Hello bookish friends of the internet, welcome back to my channel. My name is Drew and this is Drew's Ambitious Reading. And for today's video, I am very excited to be filming my April book haul. For this book haul, I will not be doing a lot of summaries for these books. I will read some summaries and some summaries I won't, just because I have 21 books here to talk to you today about. 11 of these I got from Wednesday Books when I won one of their giveaways in March, but it didn't come until like April 3rd, so I was like, I could just add all 11 books to my book haul. Some of these books I got sent to me from publishing company for book tours, so you should see some book reviews of those on my Instagram soon. Some of these are Owlcrate books I got at Target, and book of the month options, and books I got from friends. So without further ado, let's jump into the book haul. But before we jump into the book haul, I want to talk about my current reads. All my videos, I always talk about my current reads. If you don't like this, let me know down below and I'll just leave it out for the future. But for today, I'm currently reading a lot of books at the moment because I can't decide what my reading mood is. So last night I started The Cursed Carnival and Other Calamities, edited by Rick Riordan, along with Carlos Hernandez, Rashani Chakshay, J.C. Cavents, Yoon Han Lee, Kimwa Mabala, Rebecca Roanhorse, Taylor K. Mehesh, Sarat Chada, and Gracie Kim. The reason why I am currently reading this one is for a book festival that's happening here in Vegas, in my hometown, and it's happening Saturday, so I wanted to read a few of these short stories. That way I can get them signed by the authors. I know Carlos Hernandez will be there, Kimwa Mabala, and Sarat Chadia, so I would love to read those three in particular. That way I can talk about them with the authors, and I also have all my other books that I'm going to get signed by them. So this is a physical read for me. I'm already on the third short story out of 9, so I'm really enjoying the first 2 short story collection that I have read. I just now realized I never showed you my my board, but here's my board for today. Anyways, I'm also starting City of the Play God by Sarat Chada. This is the first book in a new series by this author. This author, like I said, is going to go to the book festival, so I wanted to read his book before meeting him. And I just checked out, I don't need an audiobook for middle grade, but they're always just so fun. And it also helps me hear how to pronounce certain words in here, for like the Greek mythology aspect. So I started this, I'm 3 chapters into it. Hopefully I can get this squeezed into my April wrap up. Then my physical read for the whole month has been Chain of Thorns by Cassandra Clare. I am 180 pages into this one. I'm really enjoying my physical read of it, but it's just taking me a while because I am A, physically reading it, and B, annotating it as well. I have a weekly vlog I'm making for you guys right now. I don't know when that will be posted, but this is my current read and this is my main focus. I'm also reading another middle grade, but this author is not going to be at the middle grade book festival happening this weekend. I just wanted to read it, that way I can continue on with the trilogy, and that is The Maya and the Return of the Godlings by Raina Barron. I just been in the mood for middle grades lately, so I picked this one up and I'm halfway through. I'm on chapter 18, page 160. I'm hoping to finish this tonight or tomorrow. I started this on Monday and it is now Wednesday, so hopefully I can finish this tonight or tomorrow. I feel like I can finish it tonight if I sit down and read, and then if I do finish it, I'll read book 3 in May, and then I will wrap up the trilogy, which is really nice because this trilogy is on my series to complete list that I have on my bullet journal, so it'll be a nice way to check mark it off. And yeah, this is the final book I'm currently reading. Now let's jump into my April book haul because your boy has a lot. So grab a drink, grab a snack, a blanket, and curl up and let's talk about books. Are we ready? I don't think so. So this first book my friend Lori got for me because it was on my wish list, and she was just so happy that I passed my driving test, which I am too. And I've been seeing everybody who's been getting Fairy Loot get this book in their box, and it just sounded so good. It sounded like something I would love. So I added it to my wish list, and my friend Lori bought this for me immediately, and that is Seven Faceless Saints by M.K. Loeb. I don't know why, but this just sounds so good. And Adeline Grace, Alison Staff, Emily Lloyd-Jones, Nikki Peru-Peretta, Liddell Clipstone, and Kelly Andrew, they all blurbed this book. Emily Lloyd-Jones says, M.K. Loeb's debut is enthralling, taut, and utterly immersive. I devoured this book in one sitting. Ooh, I love a good one-sitting read. I don't know if I'll read this in one sitting. I might save this for the summertime because I am traveling a lot this summer. So look forward to some travel vlogs. But thank you so much, my friend Lori, for getting this for me as a gift. And I'm so excited. I still have your notes in here, so I'll definitely keep this. But the summary of this one says, the saints were merciful, all the stories said so, but the stories also said they crave blood. In the city of Omavias, I'm so sorry, saints and their disciples rules with terrifying and unjust powers, playing favorites while their unfavored struggle to survive. Like, doesn't that not sound good? It sounds really good. It's been getting a lot of great reviews, and I believe my friend Lori just read this one recently, and she gave it 6 stars, which is a favorite read of hers. So I'm looking forward to seeing what this one's about, and I know book 2 comes out in 2024. The next book is another book that a friend of mine got for me, and my friend Sydney bought me this, and that is Never Vacation with Your Ex by Emily Webley and Austin Broca. I'm actually really excited for this one. I never thought I would be excited for a contemporary book. This one I'm also saving for the summertime just because obviously it's set on the beach. Like, look at that cute cover. On the tagline here it says sun, sand, second chance. And I just love a good second chance romance. So, and I don't know, I just been with this author duo for a while now, and I just feel like I would love everything and anything by this author duo. We follow our 17-year-old Kaylee Jordan, who is a volleyball star, and she has created social media full of followers to see if she will go pro after high school. And she goes on a family vacation, and she falls in love. So don't know what to expect from this one, but I just love how the cover looks. And thank you, Sydney, for buying this for me as a gift for passing my driver's license. The next few books, I'm just gonna go through these because these are books I've already showed on my TikTok, and so if you're not following me there, you should. But these are part of the 11 books of the giveaway from Wednesday Books. So I got I Am Margaret Moore by Hannah Capin. I was actually really excited for this one because I have an e-arc of this from NetGalley. So hopefully when I get around to reading it this year, I can finally put my review in and then finally get my NetGalley score up. Next I have is Accomplish, a George Darcy novel by Amanda Quinn. I'm so sorry for butchering. Look at this cute cover. This is another contemporary novel. This one I also have an e-arc of on NetGalley, so if I do read this soon, I can get my review in for it. And that is Long Story Short, a novel by Serena Kaler, and it says Love Isn't by the Textbook. I love that. This sounds super fun. I know I got this from the publishing company when I got sent the e-arc. So it says, in the sparkling debut, a homeschooled math genius finds herself out of her element at a theater summer camp and learns that life and love can't be lived by the textbook. So sounds cute, sounds romantic, and I'll probably save this for the summertime just so I can have a lot of beach reads this year. Next, I haven't heard of this book before I got it in my hands, and that is The Charm List by Julie Abe. Don't know what this one's about. Looks like friends to lovers type of situation going on. Yeah, don't know too much about it, but it looks cute, sounds good. I'll definitely read it during the summer. This one I didn't know too much about either, and I think I'm gonna say these names wrong, but that is Jasmine Samadi Needs a Win by Susan Azam Boyer. This is a pretty cute cover. I don't know if I'll get to it this year or if I'm gonna unhaul it, sadly. So yeah, they also gave me Never Ever Getting Back Together by Sophie Gonzalez and This Vicious Grace. But I'm putting that in my giveaway pile because I'm planning on doing a giveaway soon. But yeah, those were some of the books I got from my Wednesday books giveaway that I won. Moving on to our book of the month. Sorry if I feel like we're going through too fast. I just have 21 books here to talk about. But moving on to our book of the month, I got 2 this month. One of them my friend Taylor was really shocked that I got, and then the other one was my add-on, and my add-on actually sounds really good, and I'm definitely wanting to read this for the summertime as well. So the first one is The Only Survivors by Megan Miranda. I've recently been hearing mixed reviews about this one, sadly, so hopefully I'm one of the few people who've actually loved this one. I believe my friend Lori, I heard her talk about this in our group chat, and she said she gave it like 3.5 stars or even 3 stars, sadly. So hopefully I'm one that's enjoyed it. This one says 7 hours in the past, 7 days in the present, 7 survivors remaining. Who would you save? Like, what? That sounds so good to me. And I definitely want to get back into reading my thrillers because I have a lot of them for Book of the Month. This next one, I was really shocked that Book of the Month did because this is a YA fantasy novel, and that is Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross. I feel like I'm going to get a second copy of this book in my May book haul because I feel like this might be the Owlcrate pick for May. And if it is, that'll be really cool because it's supposed to be a really pretty edition. It's supposed to have a different cover, and it's supposed to have like end pages that are really pretty. This one doesn't because it's just the Book of the Month edition, and it's supposed to be stencil gilded edges, so I'm really excited to see what Owlcrate would do with this. But anyways, Divine Rivals just came out in April. This is one of my most anticipated reads. It was actually on my most anticipated reads list in my bullet journal, so hopefully I'll get around to reading this. This one says, when 2 young rival journalists find love through a magical connection, they must face the depth of hell in a war between gods to steal their fate for forever. Like, does that not sound good? Like, these synopses these days have just been knocking it out of the park. But once again, I'm so excited to have this, and hopefully I'll love this. I have like 5 books by Rebecca Ross that I need to get to and read, so I'm definitely adding this to my May/June TBR. The next 3 books I have here, sorry, they're out of order of the way I wanted to talk about. The next 3 books here I have to talk about are books my mom bought for me. I was teasing my mom. I was like, hey, you know what's down the street from the DMV? And she's like, no, what? I was like, Barnes & Noble. Can we go if I pass? She's like, not today. I'm too tired because she just got off of her work shift. And so I was like, oh, fine. I'll see if I can get books off of Amazon. And she said yes. So that's really cool. So one of these books that she got me, I've already read and loved and talked about this on my March wrap-up and my March book, my March wrap-up. And that is These Infinite Threads by Tahara Mafi. This is the 2nd installment of the This Woven Kingdom series now. I thought it was going to be a trilogy, but she just announced this is going to be a 6-book series, and oh my god, that's going to be such a long wait for each and every book. And Book 3 just got announced for February release of 2024, and it's called All These Twisted Glory. I'm so excited. It sounds so good. I cannot wait to see what we're gonna do in book 3 and how the story is gonna continue, because this was another crazy cliffhanger. Again, all my thoughts and details about this book is in a reading vlog, and it's in a March wrap-up, so I'll leave those videos up above or down below. I'm not going to talk too much about this one because it is a sequel to This Woven Kingdom, but just know I'm really loving this whole saga so far, so hopefully I'll love book 3 when it comes out in 2024. The next book is one of my most anticipated reads, and it's by an auto-buy author of mine. I really wanted to get this one because my library hold was, I was number 4 on the list, and I was like, I'm too impatient to wait. So I asked my mom if she can get me Stars and Smokes by Marie Lu. This is Marie Lu's newest book, this first book. I think this is the first book in the series, or it could be another standalone novel from this author. Listen to this author list that she has on the back. All of these are like authors I really love too. Lee Bardugo, Tahara Mafi, Saba Tahir, Ali Carter, Maureen Gu, and Adam Severa blurb this book. And I'm like, wow, what an amazing group of friends to get your book to blurb. This one sounds amazing. It says, a superstar, a secret agent, a once-in-a-lifetime mission. Meet Winter Young, a rookie backup dancer turned global pop phenomenon. His star power has smashed records, selling out stadiums from LA to London. Now he's bringing his swoon-worthy assets to a whole new arena. Like, what? That just sounds so good. It's super short too, so I feel like I can read this in like a day or two. And I really don't know what to expect from Marie Lu. I heard there's enemies to lovers in here too, and there's obviously a competition aspect in here. Yeah, I just don't know what to expect from Marie Lu, but I just hear nothing but amazing things about this, and hopefully I'll love it, because this one is also on my most anticipated read list. This next one is also a sequel, so I won't be talking too much about it, but it's one that obviously my mom bought for me, and that is the Orlandior Sword by Tasha Shuri. I'm so sorry for butchering it. I'll have to listen to the audiobook to see how to say it correctly. This is book 2 to the Jasmine Throne trilogy. I'm not sure if there's a... Oh yeah, the Burning Kingdom trilogy. The first book is the Jasmine Throne. Excuse me. The Jasmine Throne, which I also read in March of this year and really enjoyed. I give it 4 out of 5 stars. It was a really fun, immersive, different, fast-paced adult fantasy read. So I'm excited to see what's gonna happen in book 2. I should have listened to you guys when you guys said you're gonna need book 2 once you finish book 1, because oh my gosh, that ending was a crazy cliffhanger. So I'm shocked I haven't read this one yet, but again, sometimes this summer I'm hoping to pick it up. My summer reading list is kind of crazy at the moment, so I'm trying to get ahead of it before I get behind. So hopefully I love this one, and I hear the sequel is better than book 1, which is crazy. And I know book 3 won't come out till 2024, so another new release I would have to wait for a long time for. These next 3 books I got sent to me from Jamie over at Rockstar Book Tours. 2 of these should have book reviews coming up on my Instagram here this week. One of them I'm actually currently reading, which should have been in my currently reading section, but that is A Whole Song and Dance by Savansa Tosh. I'm so sorry for butchering your name. I'll have to learn how to say it correctly. This one sounds so cute. So this follows our main character, Nazria, and she is a Broadway triple threat, but she's living a double life. It's her first semester majoring in the musical theater at NYU, prestigious tech school of the arts, and Nazria spends her day prepping for audition and sweating through dance classes and belting her her heart out for viral streaming shows she's been cast in. I'm about 4 chapters into this one, so I'm hoping to finish this one in the next couple of days, just because my book review is due on the 28th, so that's a few days. That's literally 2 days from the day I'm filming this, so hopefully there'll be a book review up on time for this book. It's really fast-paced and easy to read. It's a YA contemporary novel, so yeah, I really can't wait to see what goes on in this book. And I love how each title chapter is a song, so I love that. That's a really unique thing to add into a book. Next one I got is When We Had Summer by Jennifer Castle. Again, don't know too much about this, but it's a queer female-female relationship, and it says, as long as she was here on Rock Island at Ocean Park Heights with her summer sister and the bucket list, nothing had to change yet. This just sounds really cute. It's another contemporary novel, and I feel like I can also physically read this one, so hopefully I like this one. And this one's gonna be a late book review just because it needs to be posted on April 30th, and I haven't started to physically read this one yet, so I'm trying to finish all my other current reads right now before I jump into another one. So maybe after I finish one of my audiobooks, I will pick this one up as a reward. And then this next book, I didn't realize it was a sequel when I was looking at my tours for April, but my book review is not due till May 10th, I believe. And I just checked out book 1 from my public library, so I'm gonna binge read this one in May for you guys, and I'm so excited. It sounds so fun. But that is Witchlings Book 2, The Golden Frog Games by Claribel A. Ortega. This is an arc that got sent to me from Scholastic and Jamie over at Rockstar Book Tour. Thank you for putting me on tour for this. I didn't realize it was a sequel till I got the arc when it said book 2 on the spine. But my library had book 1, so I'm gonna be reading book 1 obviously, and then reading book 2. I'm not going to talk too much about this one, just know I have a book review coming May 10th, and hopefully that will be up by the time this video gets up. Or it might not, and you have to wait. I'm so sorry. I can't wait to dive into a new middle grade series. You guys know I love reading middle grade, so if you have any middle grade recommendation, leave them down below, and I cannot wait to see what this group of diverse characters have in store for me, because like I said, I have both books 1 and 2 right now, so I can't wait to binge read this. The next book I got was from my April Owlcrate, and I was so happy it was this book because this was a most anticipated read of mine on my list, and it was also on my Amazon wish list, so I was able to get a book from my wish list, and that is Silver in the Bone by Alexandra Bracken. This is her first book in a brand new series, and if you see this reflection off of me, that's because it has silver edges. Look how pretty that is. Oh, I love it. And then also in my Owlcrate unboxing, I showed off the beautiful end pages we have, and then on the actual naked hardcover we have a beautiful artwork that goes all the way around. Oh, it's just such a pretty book, and I was so happy that Owlcrate did this because, like I said, it's one of my most anticipated reads. It's an Arthurian legend retelling, and I love those type of stories, so I cannot wait to see what this one has in store for us. I think I might bring this one to Maine with me when I go back east this summer, so I feel like this will be a fun book to read while traveling. But yeah, there's a letter from the author on the inside, and it's signed by the author as well. So yeah, really looking forward to reading this. Thank you, Owlcrate, for putting a stunning edition of a most anticipated read of mine, and hopefully I'll love this one because I have a feeling it's going to be a 5-star read for me. Next book I also think will be a 5-star read for me because I just love this series, and that is the newest book in the Twisted Tale series, and that is When You Wish Upon a Star by Elizabeth Lim. This is the story of Pinocchio, and it says, What if the blue fairy wasn't supposed to help Pinocchio? I got this at Target this month, and I was actually shocked that my local Target had it. Just because it came out literally the week I went to pick this up, and I only had money to get one new release that week. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like April and May are just like some of the best months to release new releases, and there's just been a lot that's came out this year so far. Anyways, this is the newest book. This is like book 14 of the series, so I cannot wait to dive into this one. And again, hopefully this is a 5-star read for me. I did started this one, but I'm not too far into it. I'm literally on chapter 2, so hopefully I'll get farther into this, and this will be either my April wrap-up or most likely my May wrap-up. But again, another book I have a feeling that will be a 5-star read. And then these last few books, I'm going to go through them quickly because they're part of my Wednesday Books giveaway. All of these were sent to me by Wednesday Books when I won that giveaways. This first one, it was actually on my Amazon wish list, so I was actually really happy to have this one. And that's Lil Bonzo by Roman Garber. I'm so sorry for butchering names. I forgot what this one was about. I just been hearing nothing but great things about this one, and this cover is gorgeous. Like, hello. And I believe this was the author's debut novel too. I think there might be a sequel out to this, but I could be wrong. And I don't see a list of books by this author, so but it just sounds so good, and this was, like I said, on my Amazon wish list, so I was like, might as well enter this giveaway and see if I can win this book, and I did. So again, I think I'm going to save this one for the fall, because it's just, this whole cover just screams fall, does it not? So yeah, thank you, Wednesday Books. This one I don't know too much about. I don't know if I'll actually read this one. It looks like a YA thriller, and that is Wake the Bones by Elizabeth Kellicone. I'm so sorry for butchering names. I'm terrible at it. Don't know too much about this one either. Yeah, don't know too much about it. It seems creepy. It's set in the woods. After somebody dropping out of college. I don't know. Seems weird, interesting, not my type of read, so I might unhaul this one, sadly. And then this one looks creepy as well, and that is Primal Animals by Jula Lynn Rubin. Again, another book I don't know too much about. This cover is gorgeous, but also a little creepy. Yeah, don't know too much about this one. Set at a camp, which I really like those type of books. Also set in North Carolina and during the summertime as well. So maybe this will be a perfect thriller to read during the summertime. Who knows? I really don't know too much about it. Never heard of this book before I got it from the giveaway. And this last one I'm also excited for because this was also on my most anticipated read list. And that is Begin Again by Emma Lord. This is Emma Lord's newest novel. And Emma Lord actually just announced her 6th novel. And that is called The Getaway List. And it's beautiful yellow cover. I'll try and add the cover here on the screen now that I know how to do that. That one won't come out till January of next year, I believe, so we'll have to wait a whole nother year for another Emma Lord book. But right now I think I'm going to consider Emma Lord an auto-buy author just because I read all 3 of her other books and I really enjoyed each and every one of them. Again, this is another instant where I have an e-arc of this on NetGalley from Wednesday Books, and I just never got around to reading the e-arc, so now that I have a physical copy, I can pick this up during the summertime, read it, and review it, and hopefully I'll get my NetGalley score up. So there you have it, you guys, that is everything I wanted to haul in my April book haul. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry this was such a long video. I had 21 books to talk about, but we made it through nonetheless. If you read any of these books, let me know what you thought of them. If you want to buddy read any of these books, let me know in the comments of which books you would like to buddy read. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button, turn your notification on so you don't miss any new videos coming from me soon. And down in the comments below, leave any book emoji. It can be the regular book or a book stack emoji to let me know if you made it all the way through. Also, for your question of the day, what is a most anticipated read you are looking forward to in May of 2023? I think for me, I am looking forward to reading the sequel to Ballad and Dagger by Daniel Jose Older. I forgot the title of that book, but again, I know how to put covers up on my screen now, so hopefully there'll be a cover here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you guys down in the comments. Don't forget to answer the question of the day. What is your most anticipated read to read in May of 2023? And I'll talk to you guys down below. Bye.